Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew? We're back. What?
Nothing.
What?
I was how you said crew.
What I say?
Crew. I don't know.
Man, we're back, man. We got an old Degenerocity. Today, we got conspiracy theories. Do you believe in some of the conspiracy? You kind of do.
You think?
You kind of do. From conversations, you kind of do.
Sometimes I have my little moments, where I be like deep diving into stuff. But then I snap back and I be like, girl, don't get too deep into it. You don't want to be like these other people.
So yeah, some people take it too over the top.
Yeah.
Now, ain't nothing wrong with having your conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? Time to time. And be like, like you just having it. But some people, they live it and they'll ruin their whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you just too much into it, you need to kind of dial it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, spam up y'all conspiracies in the comments, man. We want to see what y'all thinking. Some of y'all gonna have some outlandish theories for real. What?
I about to say I want to see.
No, I told them spam them up.
Yeah.
They do. They don't. That's their prerogative.
Might have me thinking. I was just playing.
Hey man, with that being said, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want the first part. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
But let's go, man. Let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
What do you think tap water is? It's a gay bomb, baby. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
When I was a young boy, I took an interest in a lot of things, like riding bikes, being healthy, getting girls, all these things. I was terrible at it, so I had to suffice with something. That's right, my brain. If I couldn't succeed in any of those things, I at least had to look and sound smart, which also went terribly, but I at least knew facts that most people didn't know. For example, did you know that in Malaysia, it's illegal to name your child after a fruit, or a color, or an animal, or demon? Isn't that wild? You don't care? Oh, okay. But I did used to watch a ton of fact videos, such as All Time 10s, The Today Show. I had many sources for my facts. And since this pool of useless history facts had entered my brain, I started to raise questions. What if elections are rigged? What if we are living in a simulation? What if my dad pulled out and I'm actually adopted? They're all conspiracy theories. And as I
do kind of got I ain't trying to get political, but I always do have theories about the election. I be like, technically your vote don't count. If you want to look into it, if we went off of just talent, hold on. If you just went off the pure votes, a lot of times the elections turns out differently. But with the electoral college and all that bullshit, I'd be like, technically your vote don't count. But hey, still go vote, make your voice be heard, do all that, and don't be a dummy out here.
But anyway, yeah, let's not get into
But that's one of my, you ain't never thought about that?
No.
That's one thing, be like, technically your vote don't count because the electoral college and it's just all that bull crap. So, because if you actually pay attention to the voting scale, the other person that typically lose should have won. I'll just be like, God damn, because if we go off of that, each vote counts. I ain't count that being the host.
actually adopted. They're all conspiracy theories. And as a young boy, I was eating these conspiracy videos up like it was a large number 9 order. I was so enthralled of conspiracy theory content back then. It had me thinking everything I knew was not true, and everything that was not true was true. Now, if you're confused and don't know what a conspiracy theory is, Google it. Plus, you most likely gonna figure it out the more I talk. All you need to know is that my mind was blown to hear that all major events that happened in our history and that you see on the news was all smoke and mirrors, guys. It was all fake! I couldn't believe it. I could barely process it. I was in shock. These theories told me that everything has an ulterior motive to tricking us to think a certain way. Like those trails in the sky by airplanes, there's mind control juice in it. So every time you breathe, Biden is telling you to breathe. Government mind control. Or global warming? Well, it's made by the media to boost up air conditioning sales. Duh! They also could be subliminal messages, like that Lion King scene where all the dust is in the air and then it says SEX in the sky, trying to secretly tell kids to do the unholy nasty. Well, not like we needed it back then, because when Nyla was on screen, we was already thinking it. Was that just me? Mind control, orchestrated events, secret messages, aliens, all are part of a huge conspiracy. And little old me's main source of getting this Harvard University conspiracy level of knowledge was from Shane Dawson. Now, we all know Shane Dawson. He's my favorite African-American YouTuber. And he used to make a lot of conspiracy content that I used to love when I was younger. I used to love these kind of videos back then.
You ever watch Shane Dawson? Bruh, honestly, never heard of the brother tell,
No.
Never heard of the guy before I got on YouTube. Never heard of his name. Before I literally started recording content, never heard of Shane Dawson.
I know who he was. I just never
heard the name.
Content.
Never heard the name. It's a lot of people never heard the name until I actually got on
YouTube. You ain't gonna know everybody. That's just
I'm talking about even the bigger ones.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna know everyone. Duh. Right?
But not so much me now because, well, Shane is Shane, and as a grown man, I now realize how fucking stupid these theories are. That's right. I think a majority of conspiracy theories are a bunch of balagna said by boo-boo the fools or crazy people. Or that's what the government wants me to think. It's already in motion. It's like, nah, the reason why most of these conspiracy theories fall flat on their faces is because most of them fall under assumptions with no types of facts supporting it. Like, most government mind control theories, I just automatically dismiss as dumb. I know MK Ultra was a thing and biased news outlets exist because, well, that's not a theory, but I'm not really talking about those. I'm talking about the theories such as toothpaste fluoride is taking over our head with mind control, which, no. I mean, I would have believed it more if it was brown Listerine that was doing it based on how strong it is, but toothpaste? I don't think so. Or how there's a new world government taking over the world. The Illuminati's in control of us, and celebrities are in on it too. They're in the Illuminati taking over the world. And to that theory, I also have to say, no, you're bobo. How's the world under one secret government if we...
That's how they be doing they listen. Supposed to be like, look at, bruh. It was a DVD that used to float around back in the day. It was like it was like early 2000s. It was about the Illuminati. Let us know if y'all know about the Illuminati DVD. Did you ever watch it?
You've asked me that before, and I said I can't remember.
Bro, we had the Illuminati DVD, and it broke down. We sat there and watched it. It broke down all these rappers and celebrities. They talked about Beyonce, Jay-Z, Prince, Michael Jackson. These before a lot of these people were dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just like going into like Jamie Foxx, all these folks, and it was just you just like, damn, bro, they got hair. And like for real, so like we used to hear about this back in the bootleg days. So if you grew up in the bootleg days, you might know about it. But for real, it was going around, and it was like, man, everybody was like, "Have you seen it?" I'm like, hell no, where am I supposed to get it from? Then finally, I was in a barbershop. I swear I was about 13, 14. Somebody came in a barbershop, and they were like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to think. I was like, shit, let me get one then. And I got one, took it home. I said, man, I got that. We sat there and watched that bullshit for a good minute.
I was trying to think where I was. Yeah, I haven't seen it, I don't think.
Bro, I swear, it was like,
if I did, I can't remember.
And it talked about, hey, it was like, get ready. You're going to start seeing certain people, they have to go through their rituals and all this stuff. And so they're going to be, in the future, so you're going to start seeing symbolic stuff. And I was just like, we was like, damn. Like,
intrigued.
Like the meme, the dude, like from the wire meme, like we was like, damn, bro, we was intrigued watching that shit. Bro, I'm telling you, it wasn't nothing about black, like, it was talking about the presidents and all this stuff, and like, everybody, how they all twined into it. And it's a DVD out there, it's floating somewhere. If you know what I'm talking about, you know.
Willing to go to war with each other over ASAP Rocky. This world is not united enough to be run under one government, let alone the Illuminati. Like, really? You think there's a secret society controlling the world and there's celebrities that are in on it? That's just stupid. Mainly because these are some of the celebrities that are suspected to be in the Illuminati. Beyonce, Jay-Z, Madonna, Lim Kardashian, Kanye West, Lindsay Lohan, LeBron, and Rihanna. They are all suspected to be controlling the planet. This is stupid because, well, first of all, most of them are black, and if the Illuminati really existed, you think black people would be in it? No, they wouldn't.
It's just gonna be old racist white guys in that.
But yeah, the Illuminati, the New World Order, I don't believe in any of that. But it's not like I don't think the government is perfect and holding no secrets. No, if I actually thought that, I would be a bot. In fact, I don't trust the government and I don't even like them really. Like, taxes exist. That's already enough of a reason to hate them. And I'm not even gonna give the lizard people theory the light of day, because that's 100% real. It's true. You've seen Mark Zuckerberg? Nigga is secretly the Geico lizard. I know.
I said that's what that woman saw on the plane. She said, he's not real. He's not real.
That back there. Yeah.
Yeah. They said she saw lizard people.
I had seen this. I say it at the end.
No, I said it.
I had seen this video the other day of this woman. If you've seen it, I think I seen it on IG, and she was talking about she was in a grocery store. She was in Kroger, and you haven't seen it. No. She was in a grocery store and she was shopping. And she said she seen this man on the aisle. He was just standing there staring at her. She said, so she went to the other aisle and he was like, follow her, and he stood there. I'm not telling it verbatim. But he was just standing there staring at her. She said, and she kind of was a little scared. She said, but then when she like kind of walked past him and looked him in his face, his whole eyes were like black, and then they like shut. Like, you know how like a robot eyes shut and then open back up. She said she left all her shit in Kroger. She said scared to live it. She said it scared her. She said she didn't buy nothing. She said he was not real.
But
she said there's people walking amongst us. I was like, people do believe that though.
But hey, also. Sometimes something is not wrong with them. Something is wrong with you.
I don't think nothing. I don't think
some people like
she was scared. Like, she was crying.
But for real though,
I was like,
some people do have mental breakdowns in real life and start thinking
I don't know. I was like,
no.
I don't know. I was like, that's
something
strange.
is wrong with who? You. Like, bro, like.
But you believe this?
Nah, not necessarily. I'm just talking about this. You know, when Mitch McConnell got up there, he started doing this. They said he malfunctioned. He was up there. I'm saying, man, that man, he's having a medical emergency. Y'all quit making fun of the man. Go treat the man. Like he needs to retire. I'm tired of these old 80, 90-year-old motherfuckers in Congress trying to tell them what. You remember when segregation was going on? Like, come on now, like stop.
It's true. You've seen Mark Zuckerberg? Nigga is secretly the Geico lizard. I know it. Speaking of lizards, time travel. Time travel theories or dimension hopping theories always piqued my interest because when hearing about them, I always thought there was a slither of a chance that maybe I could go back in time and fix my mistakes. Some of these I actually find interesting, like the butterfly effect, where if you were to time travel, any small thing that is in the past could have a big effect in the future. Like if you were just to kick a rock in a different direction in the past, after time traveling, you just changed the future into one where you actually get hoes. Or the ones where there's real old time photos and footage of people being suspected time travelers. Example, is this woman in the 1920s on a cell phone? Or is she just crazy? Or this photo too. If you've been studying this subject for as long as...
But I do remember that. A lot of people's like, bro, it looks as though she's holding a cell phone.
Go back, let me see.
It's her right here.
I know, I remember the video.
What you tell me to go back for? It's right here.
He's on a cell phone. Or is she just crazy? Or this photo...
Oh, yeah, I remember them talking about this photo because everything they said in this photo looks as though of someone in the future.
Is it
even
not
the clothing.
Photoshopped?
It could be just a good Photoshop photo because the glasses he got on, even the haircut style, even the shirt style, it looks very much so of now generation instead of the past.
If you've been studying this subject for as long as I have, you've seen this picture before. It's a 1940s picture with everybody dressed normally for the time, and then there's this guy who looks like he's dressed from the 80s. Now, I don't think this picture is a conspiracy as people think, because this man is not a time traveler. He's just ahead of his time. This man's fit is so far ahead of everybody else's that he looks like a time traveler. This man in this photo grew up to be Calvin Klein, but you heard it from me first. But I like the time traveling theories. The dimension hopping ones are a lot more weird and complicated, and the most popular of these theories is the Mandela Effect. And this one is one of the stupidest theories I've ever heard! The Mandela Effect is one of the worst theories out there. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically saying different realities are merging with ours, and that's why we are remembering things differently. Like Curious George actually never had a tail, Monopoly Man never had a monocle, etc. That means the stuff we remembered but actually aren't real are from alternate realities. Now, here's why this is horseshit. How does this equal alternate realities? Do you think the Bernstein Bears carry such a weight to existence that it changes reality as we know it? No, y'all just dumb. You're just misremembering stuff. I never remembered once a day in my life where Pikachu had a black end to his tail. Man, y'all just fake Pokemon fans. And most of the examples for Mandela Effect are just us misspelling words. We just assume certain words are spelled how we normally spell them in brands we buy. Like double stuffed Oreos, it's just one F. Cocoa Puffs is spelled with an A. Skechers doesn't have a T in it. Like, we just assume these words are spelled normally, or at least how they sound. We only thought Looney Tunes was spelled with O's because the word cartoon is spelled like that. This is not no alternate reality nonsense. And the people who actually believe it is, you are the crazy people that I see at my local gas station. I just hate the Mandela Effect.
Bro, I remember that motherfucker.
I'm trying. Look.
Do you believe in the Mandela Effect? Because, bro, what was the... Like, because you know how a lot of people always talk about, like, Sinbad being as a genie. But I ain't gonna hold you. I do feel like...
I remember that.
I do remember something of that nature, but
he
he always said it never happened. And I'm like, I remember Kazam, but I also do remember a Shazam. But I'm like, all right, maybe that's just me fixating.
But it's not just you, because I've seen other people say it, and I feel the same way.
And I swear I remember thinking it was a Disney joint.
I don't remember if it was Disney or not, but I do remember it. I will say some of them I do kind of believe, and I'm like, I do remember this that way. Yeah. And I don't know when it changed, but it ain't what I remember. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Like even one with the Disney and the lamp thing. I'm like, I do remember that. Yeah, when the lamp used to do. It's something. One of them joints it's something with one with the Disney. I can't remember.
It is. You are the crazy people that I see at my local gas station. I just hate the Mandela Effect theory so much. Speaking of stuff that I don't like, 9/11. Predictions. The actual event? According to these theorists, everything that is pre-September 11th in media is a prediction to the attack. Like, everybody in Hollywood is just in on it. Johnny Bravo predicted it. Die Hard predicted it. The Cookie Monster predicted it. There are several ads, cartoons, movies prior to the attacks that had quote-unquote predicted it. Even though a sane person would know that all these are just coincidences, and most of these predictions are just such a reach. Like this Terminator 2 9/11 prediction that I found on this website that just says, well, this is it. The height limit for trucks. Did the Terminator actually know what the future had in store for us? The film did give us a warning of wrath and impending doom.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah, the height limit to the crossing ain't no coincidence. That was put there by Al-Qaeda and ISIS themselves. Even The Simpsons predicted it, but they also predicted everything. Like, literally everything. Do I think the Simpsons staff team are time travelers? No. Do I think they're terrorists? Maybe. Speaking of false celebrity death conspiracies. God, I love these because none of them make any sense. These conspiracies are basically that certain celebrities aren't really dead, and that...
Well, you know, there's a big... So, speaking of, like, celebrity death conspiracy, have you... I gotta watch one. They talked about Martin Luther King joint.
What about
that the government was actually behind the death of Martin Luther King. It just wasn't a random...
Yeah, I've heard that several times.
Is that a conspiracy theory, or is that something that could be followed by facts? I think if you do enough research, you might can debunk. And it would just be something, no?
Yeah, I mean, as of now, I think it's just a conspiracy. Because you don't have information. And
what
anybody
about the Tupac?
That does research.
What about Tupac? You think that's a conspiracy. Everybody think Tupac alive in Cuba.
That's what they say.
You believe he dead?
I do.
Or the conspiracy of somebody like the Illuminati also with death, like that celebrity died so that celebrity can.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I've heard.
Those happen a lot. Those happen a lot. Reason why this person died.
I think for a lot of people, they entertain it or whatever. Because even if they don't deep down believe it for real, it's just like entertainment.
Like, oh, it's a possibility.
I mean, it's about anything a possibility, I guess. But
Until
it's entertaining,
Yeah.
It because I don't know, they wanted to avoid taxes or something. And I can slightly understand how all these conspiracy theories came to be. You know, Jesus Christ, a very famous person from back in his day, was publicly.
You ain't heard about that one?
Who?
They said Red Fox died. Well, it was supposedly conspiracy faked his death to avoid paying his taxes because he owes some taxes. I said, for real? Like that's an old joint though. That's something like your depending on your age, your parents or your grandparents have talked to you about.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one day conspiracy.
You know, Jesus Christ, a very famous person from back in his day, was publicly executed, then came back out of nowhere 3 days later, good as new. I can see why people of today have these theories about these celebrities faking their death. Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Bruce Lee, all are still alive. That's why you see so many sightings of them popping up. Like, is that really Elvis? Tupac didn't really get shot neither. No, he's in Cuba. I saw him playing Fortnite last week. And Biggie Smalls, he's not dead neither. I saw him at the McDonald's drive-thru last Tuesday. This theory also suggests that all these celebrities are living in a private island with each other. Now, that might sound fun, but I know this theory is just malarkey. I know conspiracy theories be stupid a lot of the time, but it doesn't mean I throw all of them under the boat. It's like I said earlier, I don't really trust the government. I watch Jake Tron, okay? I know the government are liars. There are many conspiracies that got me thinking.
Look at George. George hit that bitch too. I'm over here. George said,
I'm not.
Tron, okay? I know the government are liars. There are many conspiracies that got me thinking deep. Like the 1999 civil trial of Martin Luther King's assassination, where the US government was found guilty of conspiring his death. Why isn't this talked about more? Or, I know this sounds a little goofy, but that Sonic the Hedgehog meme where he talks about the many inconsistencies of the Las Vegas shooting, man, I feel like the FBI is gonna bust down my door every time I see that meme. I do mess with and somewhat believe a good amount of conspiracy theories, to an extent. It's just that the most popular ones are stuff like Stanley Kubrick directed the moon landing. There's a lot of them that I do find interesting, but to be honest, most of the ones that I do find interesting, I can't really think of any jokes about them, so I'ma just end it. I talked about most of the ones I wanted to talk about, so I feel accomplished. And I also did my research for this vid. Like, I watched half of that 10-hour conspiracy iceberg vid, but most of the theories were very sciencey, and I can't read. And I was also gonna make a whole section of the video talking about fan theories from TV shows and movies, and how dumb they are, but that could be a video on its own, and if I did that, this video would have taken 1,000,000 years to make. But yeah, conspiracy theories are out there. Mostly dumb ones, but they're still out there, so stay woke. Cheers to us and Shane Dawson for making this video possible. And in conclusion...
But that's damn, what was that one? I said that's another one. Oh, the moon landing. A lot of people don't believe the moon. That's a conspiracy surrounded about that. That's a conspiracy surrounded about
a lot of stuff.
The reason why some people are successful, conspiracy theories.
I just seen one the other day. I ain't gonna bring it up, but I just seen one the other day.
Who? I say it. We just talking about conspiracy theories.
And I'm thinking of who.
The John F. Kennedy, that conspiracy.
I was watching a video. I came across a video and it was talking about Tyrese.
Who?
Tyrese.
Crying Tyrese.
Why you say crying?
Oh, happy to me.
He always so big.
What you hear? What they were talking about?
Basically, with how they like kind of got a little bit more famous or came up a little bit more, had to the sacrifice and stuff like that.
Who he supposed to sacrifice?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You just don't want to put
No, because I'm trying to see. Like, I can't think.
I have to find out who his folks is. I'm like, he might got a little easier pathway into the door.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But that's the thing. It's just again,
some people do got easier pathway into the door. Some people do though. But that's not conspiracy. That's just connection.
Yeah, that's just connection.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about what they was talking about on the video, and then I was like, I said, where we get this stuff from? But it was like basically like family members. Like
Tyrese.
Yes. I just came across it the other
day.
I know. I just came across it the other day, and I was like, "Wait, what?" But I don't know. I don't
even
be Prince business.
Even like Prince death, it's some conspiracy. It's a conspiracy about everything, bro. Let's not get into the aliens and that type of conspiracy. Y'all really be on that joint. And some of y'all be asking us to react to certain things. Then I always go look at it and be like, "This is conspiracy bullshit, bro." Like that might be. Alley. No, it's not. I don't sit there and watch all that.
I'm just playing.
Bro, I've been watching financial shit lately, bro. That's been consuming the majority of my time. And trying to educate myself on some financial type shit.
I do believe in some conspiracies to a certain extent.
For the past few weeks, that's all I've been. Financial.
Over the top about it. I be like, that could be. I could see that happen, especially with the government stuff.
Now the government, we don't know.
That's a whole different ballpark. Like, I don't trust nothing that got going on.
Just,
you know what I'm saying?
Take your ass to the polls and do what you supposed to do.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, make sure y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below. But as always, I do go by the name DJ Look here. This is.
We are.
Had to go and get it. Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar.